60455. Date of birth April 13th, 2011. PB, the unit number, PB 157268. It's O positive. It's 50 ml. And it will expire at 207.
I was in Europe, traveling on business, and I remember getting a phone call from, the person that Kathy reports to, and he's the VP of marketing for my group. And I thought, oh, this must be an emergency, because normally they don't call me unless there's an emergency. Usually they text or email, but given the time difference and the time of day it was, I realized it was something urgent. Picked up the phone, and Mike said, it's about Kathy. And my heart just sunk. I thought something had happened to her. And Mike basically said, no, it's not Kathy. She's okay, but it's her son. Her son's been diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma.
When they were describing the disease to us, we were just so scared. It's a disease that affects less than 4,000 kids a year globally. I was a kind of statistic that said, it's a 50-50 chance. And so, we were really shocked and, kind of shell-shocked by the entire thing. And he immediately had a battery of tests. So there was blood tests, urine tests, kidney tests. There was, MRIs, CT scans, ultrasounds, EKGs.
And all of a sudden I had this vision of this little boy in the hospital being very ill. And, when I spoke with her, I don't think it quite grabbed onto her yet, the gravity of the situation. And she was in automatic mode. She's like, I need to take care of my son, I need to do this, and I have to take care of work, I have to take care of my son, I have to take care of my husband and my older son. And she just went into this mode of thinking about everyone else, but not a single thought about herself. It wasn't like, oh, I'm feeling this, or oh, I'm so sad, I'm depressed. None. It was, I'm a mom, I'm a worker, I'm going to take care of my family, I'm going to take care of my work.
It's just the whole one foot in front of the other. But I think that, we as parents and as a mom, look at our kids and say, we treasure them even more, keep them very close. And it's, you look at everything very differently because of staring kind of death in the face, if you will. So I always kind of think of Wallace Stevens when he says, like, death is the mother of beauty. And whenever you're faced with this idea that, something could be gone, you really treasure it, when it's right in front of you. So I think that's really what's changed, is that instead of the day-to-day stuff, the normalcy of all that, now that's what I really want, instead of, the everyday, what's your hemoglobin score right now, in ANCs, and there's all these stats and things you have to do. And at first it was all very daunting, and now it's all part of life. But wouldn't it be great if we didn't have to do that anymore, that he was free and clear, so then you could focus on other things. So I think, what I want, or what I foresee in our future, is if he's cured, and he has the ability to be a normal kid, and be a normal kid with his brother, and do things together, and we can do things as a family, and things return to more normal. That would be such a blessing. I think that's what I want.